Hello beautifuls, my name is Quavier. Welcome to Juju Time. In this video, I'm going to channel down messages from the Divine Dark Cosmic Mother and their messengers to better align you to your individual path to peace, love, joy, and abundance. Now, as this is a collective reading, definitely be sure that you lean into your guides, lean into your higher self, so that way you can hear the messages that they brought you here to listen for. Now, when it comes to this reading, the kinds of things that I've been needing lately, at least for my guides, is very grounded, real, and accessible guidance and knowing, you know. And so I'm not special. I mean, I am special, but overall I'm not special. And so I know that if I'm needing that there are others that are needing that same kind of guidance. Now, this is not to say that readings and messages that may come through that is about destiny or abilities or your path is not important. And heck, when I pull the cards, if that's the message that comes through, then that just is what it is. I don't have control over that, you know. But I do want to put out there that the intention of this is to give very grounded information of things that are unfolding along your path, the story that's unfolding, and anything that moves through me on what can be done about these situations, you know, when they do appear on that road, on that path, or if it's happening in this moment, just give that confirmation to your own knowing that is moving through you. Yeah, let's jump into this message, this reading, and just see what comes through. I see a coming together, community kind of coming together. It's definitely giving cheerfulness. It's giving merriment. It's giving joy. I see that this opportunity for this kind of community that either you're a part of or you will be discovering, it's one that is there's very good vibes coming from it. Very good vibes, particularly for you. I'm seeing there's a lot of good vibes in terms of changing the omen around your fortune. There's definitely a sense of like not being alone in whatever ordeal or path that you're in. I definitely see that you'll be there's a tapping into this master creator, master transformer kind of energy. So it's almost as though like night and day, new moon to full moon to new moon, like cycles kind of energy of like this night day kind of vibes. There's definitely some beautiful tidings here that is happening, and almost as well, like I'm sensing as well that move through me, like I'm moving away, of a drama, of like distancing yourself, of that being very, very important. Like this distancing yourself as being very important. For some of you, this distancing is almost like taking you on like a different voyage. Now this, depending on where you are, once again, this is a collective reading. This is like a literal voyage. Like, I'm talking over the seas kind of voyage. I'm talking on the other side of town. I'm talking like there's great distance. There's really, really great distance, a long voyage, either ahead of you or like because of this newfound community. I do see that for some individuals, this is like an idea of a community that you didn't know existed, but then when you found out that it existed, like as soon as you find out it exists, there's like a shift, which then brings you on this voyage and happiness. There's like this sense of like this richness. Now, ideally, this is a monetary richness as well as like health richness, mental richness, etc., etc. But I'm also, of course, wishing that monetary richness as well for you. But whatever that richness is, there's just a sense of clear, calm richness and just feel good energy when it comes to this voyage, this trip, this newfound community. Once again, we're talking night and day. We're talking night and day. All right, let's see, what else do I see? That there's like a presence of something very important that your guides want you to know about, and your guides want you to take very serious. And it's regarding your health. We see that this health situation brings about a lot of surprises, particularly in how you're going to be needing to like handle it or manage it. But I feel as though bringing it to your attention now, or you sort of focusing on it now and going on this path of seeking to heal it. Okay, I'm also seeing that the healing will be done by professionals, but it seems as though because of policies and things like this, you're also at the same time alongside it needing to also kind of take it serious in your own right. And that's kind of also like the surprise, that this can't be fully taken care of. But like when I say you also alongside it as much as you possibly can with professionals, taking charge of it can be, for example, from meditating, getting very strict on meditating if it's something like just mentally needing to like fortify yourself. Or it can be like, you know what, I'm going to slowly attempt at cutting things out that I know is not the greatest for me, like fast food or something like this, it's like, whatever it is, it's just you also realizing like, okay, I'm gonna have to like also do my part and take that a lot more serious. Not that you weren't, it doesn't feel like you weren't, but there's almost like like I'm gonna take this very seriously, because once again it's like this kind of surprise that kind of happens that your guides want you to be aware of. Now it does feel very distant, so there is like this like probability of just like I'm complete, you know, complete 180 kind of vibes. Like if you were already getting that inkling, and it's kind of like, okay, well, this is the confirmation, so yeah, let me just kind of, you know, slowly do a 180, or, you know, however way. So victory is nearby. Victory is near you. So that is very, very positive. I'm happy that you're able to really grab hold of the reins, so to speak. But okay, anything else that I am seeing? All right, this message is coming through for those of you that are on like some platform, social media platform, or some business that deals with community, right? Or some venture that deals with community, or bringing people together, or something like that. I do see honor and recognition for some labor, and like this is going to be drawing a lot of attention and interest from individuals around you, from, you know, friends, sure, but I'm also seeing it actually even more distant as well, like not just friends, but those that will become friends of yours, sure, but very much so is like the eye is on you. Your labor is being recognized. Something that you've done or you've achieved is being recognized, is being seen, and we see that there's honor and there's success that comes from that, and it moves eyes towards you, and there's like a great interest in wondering, like, you know, like what you're doing, what you're creating, and things of this nature, which is very, very, yeah. And I see this also being shared, going right back into like that whole community energy again, but I see this being shared and being very important for people that are looking for this. It's like the creation of something that will benefit someone else, you know, and this will turn eyes towards you, you know, kind of energy. So let's see here, any other messages. Let's see what you can be anchoring yourself in during this time of you watching this. Okay, we have awaken. So anchoring yourself in awakening, of seeing every moment like a new opportunity. It's almost, not almost, it's very much giving me the energy of like a new baby that is like, everything is new, everything is amazing, like staring at fire and being like, wait, like look how beautiful this is, like that is unbelievable, like how, you know, it's just giving me like every moment is a new opportunity kind of energy. Just there's like this engagement of all of your senses. For those of you that are intuitive, well, those of you, we're all intuitive. Shut up. We're all intuitive. But I'm speaking to those that either one, you share your gift, you know, social media aspects or writing aspects, or, you know, things like this. But I see like this opening, this engaging of your senses and creating from these senses will be very beneficial, but like it will continue to anchor you in this awaken. And I also find as well, like I'm seeing like the image of an anchor itself, and that being very anchoring in perhaps times right now that doesn't feel very certain for you, but that anchoring of like, I'm engaging my senses in like this new opportunity, every, you know, this feeling of like every moment. And also this means like being very deliberate with your moments as well, you know. But yeah, like there's like this anchoring and like awakening of, not awakening, of awaken, being awake. it's almost also like this alignment of like your head and your heart, like very clear alignment with it, because like there's like this wonder that's happening, like this childlike wonder, but this very grounded in reality that's very good for your mind and your, you know, your heart. But anyway, let's look at some inner work and outer work. Let's start to wrap up here. So yeah, inner work, outer work. Okay, all right, so that inner work is all about flow. It's about cutting chains. It's about freeing yourself. Actually, that reminds me of a comment. I was looking under one of oh my goodness, that one artist. I see her face, I hear the music. Okay, you know what, I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to remember names right now, because I can't, too much focus, so I can't do that, but I'll put the name. But I was watching one of her videos, and in one of the comments, because I really, you know, she has just great vibes. She has such great vibes. And under one of the comments, so okay, in this video, she's dancing and she's free. Like, she's dancing on the stage like no one is watching, and she's having fun. And someone commented, I wish I can dance as freely as this. And I don't know why that comment is, well, that comment is coming through as like something that is clearly something I'm remembering and I'm needing to say, because there's something about that cutting of chains and freeing yourself, and that's like that inner work. That's that inner work. And I feel, okay, I'm seeing a connection to like this voyage. For those of you that resonated with the message of like a voyage of, you know, community, you know, in the very beginning, and like seeing this opportunity and like cutting that chain, freeing yourself, and like and like just that realization. I'm sorry, my brain is going way faster than my mouth and I can't keep up, so sorry for the stuttering. But it's like there's like this, like, yeah, there's like this like freedom of like, yeah, this is possible, you know, whereas like that chain would have probably like held you back a little bit, been like, oh man, I don't really know if that's possible, like doubt, confusion kind of energy. But then it's like, no, I'm dancing freely now, I'm dancing openly now. I see this as, you know, I'm awakened to this new opportunity, and I'm awakened to like this new movement, and I'm here for it. So anyway, that's the inner work. The inner work is cutting your chains, flowing, being free. And perhaps maybe start off with just dancing like no one's watching, dancing like you don't care, you know, hair toss, arms flailing, hips moving, legs doing God knows what. But it's like, you know, it's like, why not, you know? There's like, anyway, maybe that's like the first step that you take. Oh, I see that being so good. I'm also seeing like your energy moving, and like there's like negative energy that's moving out through that movement. So okay, I can stay on that for a very long time, so let me stop. For the outer work is being very patient in the face of choices. Right now, that is the remedy. There's like this haste to make a quick decision. I need to make a decision now because everything feels like it's going left or upside down or whatever way you want to phrase it or something. And it's patience is the remedy. Your guides are very much there in giving you very clear guidance in the choices that lay before you. Which is very beautiful, because overall with this, I know I honestly, because I don't know, maybe it's the Taurus in me, but I think it's just a human thing as well. I don't think it's a Taurus thing. But anytime someone says, oh, patience, I'm like, oh, I've had patience. What are you talking about? I am tired of patience being the remedy. I know, and the humanness in me like oh, I hate, like, I don't even like the fact that I'm telling you that, to be very honest, because I can't stand, you know, when I get, you know, when I do my readings or stuff like this and it's patience is the answer, I'm like, okay, anyway, like, anyway, but it is, patience is the remedy, but you are being guided very, very clearly. So the fact that you're here, just like allow this to be a confirmation that you are being guided. They have not forgotten, you are not forgotten. It is very clear that a choice is needing to be made, but you will know. You will know. All right, beauutifuls, that's the message. I hope that this gave you some clear knowings of what's ahead, how to embrace, handle, empower you to go forward in strength and calm and peace. Like, oh wait, no, you guys don't have, okay, no, another image. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the image. Okay, there's a specific movie, specific reference. Those who know will know, those who don't. But the point is, you're sitting in your garden, smoking your cigarette, and it's just like, all is good. It's must, you know, craziness around you, sure, but all is good. Anyway, but if you're focusing on your health, maybe cigarettes is probably not the best. Cigarettes and vaping and all that, maybe that's not the best. Once again though, talk to your professionals. Lean into your intuition. But I hope that this gave you some guidance on what's on the path, how to embrace it, like I said, in some inner work, outer work, and what to anchor yourself in during this time. So, all right, beautifuls. Oh, it feels good to be back. You know what? Side note, I took a social media break as well, and wow, it is really cleansing and also shocking when you go back on of like how much has happened. But anyway, perhaps that's what you need as well, social media break. But anyway, all right, beautifuls, until the next one, truth and love, bye.